Welcome to another session of Speak Your Soul Sessions. This is Slept On Shay, and in today's session, it's going to be another pop culture love session. And in today, I will discuss all of my reactions to Love is Blind Season 10. Woo! This season had a lot of red flags. Admittedly, I have not kept up with Love is Blind for a long time. The last season that I analyzed was season 4. So it's been a while. I think that over time for me, Love is Blind started slowly but surely becoming less authentic. I'm like, a lot of these people are on here for ratings and views, and we know that reality TV can be scripted, it can be edited, it can be spun to promote a certain narrative, right? We already know that, but something that was so authentic about the first couple of seasons is that it felt genuine. Now I'm wondering who the Love is Blind producers are casting. Are they finding inconsistencies? Are they finding issues and thinking this is going to be good for TV? Or are these people lying, trying to seem genuine, like they're finding love, and then they get onto the show and act a fool? I don't know, but Love is Blind will, over the years will leave you just disheartened, disappointed, and like not everyone is going to be compatible with each other, right? I mean, that's inevitable, but there are certain ways that you can communicate to make yourself not seem like a jerk and seem like a decent human being. So it doesn't surprise me that a lot of people on Love is Blind don't get married. It is a high risk. You're marrying a stranger. I mean, you know what you're signing up for, but marriage is a serious commitment. So if you're not confident in marrying the person before you, then you should say no. But you don't have to be so toxic that it just ruins your reputation, right? So without further ado, let's get into some of my reactions and let's talk about some of the red flags in Love is Blind Season 10. Oh, and if you do not want to watch this whole thing and you want to just get straight to your favorite couple or your least favorite couple, there will be chapters that you can click on so that you can get right to the reaction that you want. All right, so let's start with Kevan. I know that Kevan didn't end up paired with anyone, but he's still worth talking about because he fumbled two beautiful black women. Okay, I was mad at Kevan's indecisiveness. I don't think he needed to be on the show and didn't seem ready for a relationship overall. He wasn't a mean person, but it seems as if he needs time alone to become more confident and figure out what he wants out of life. Once again, he fumbled two great women. I'm so glad that Kia and Tyler walked away and chose themselves. I appreciated Kia's calmness and emotional maturity. Tyler was a bit pushy, forcing Kevan to make a decision, but I am glad her pushiness revealed that Kevan was a wishy-washy person overall. And now to Connor and Bree. I absolutely couldn't stand Bree. She took every opportunity to play in Connor's face, okay? Not only did she point out his flaws a million times, but kept entertaining Chris. Well, up until he said he wanted to take her to the Four Seasons, right? Then her bubble was burst and she was completely humbled. But overall, she came across as a selfish, hypercritical, and bratty person. Connor truly deserved better, but I also wish he had more of a backbone. I think he should have walked away from her in Cabo when she revealed that she wanted to explore unresolved feelings with Chris. Some might say that Connor was confident, not insecure, and unwavering in his loyalty, but his time on the show felt more like a humiliation ritual to me, and I am so happy that these two didn't go through with the wedding. I was going to say that I hope Connor finds the sweet and doting woman he deserves, but rumor has it he and Bree are still together, and I hope that it works out for them. I hope he learns to, I guess, be more assertive. I hope he doesn't allow Bree to walk all over him and degrade him, but I guess we'll see what's going to happen and what they reveal during the reunion. Oh, one more thing. Hear me out, right? I think Connor is the male version of Brittany and being so delusional and just throwing themselves completely into love with a person who's not feeling them 100% or just not loving them in the most healthy ways. And hear me out on this one too. Let me know what you think. Comment. But I think that maybe Jessica and Connor would have been a better pair. I would have loved to see them together instead. I think that would have been a healthier, more emotionally mature relationship. It seems like Jessica is just a helpless romantic, and that would have been a great pairing with Connor, but hey, I guess we'll never know. Okay, and speaking of Brittany, let's talk about Brittany and Devontae. One popular YouTuber said that Brittany is male-centered, and I couldn't agree more. When someone tells you that you aren't their physical type, you should walk away. I know that the show is called Love is Blind or whatever, and the physical attraction shouldn't matter as much as emotional attraction, but Devontae went out of his way to show Brittany that he was unattracted to her and didn't like her at all. He didn't like kissing her, and in Cabo, he spent hours neglecting her. He didn't like opening up to her emotionally, and honestly, let's be honest, Devontae was boring to watch. He was more boring than watching paint dry. I hated every time he came on my screen. Oh my goodness. Plus, another red flag is that Brittany didn't even meet his parents. He was never serious about her, but Brittany was so serious about him, and I hate to say it, but she came across as a pick-me. She even wanted to keep being with him after he called the wedding off. Like, lady, that is not the love of your life. That's not even your friend. And it seems as if she would have done anything to please him and had so much hope, even though it was clear that he was detached from her. Also, some people say that it's weird that Brittany had a wedding dress already picked out. I don't find that weird. I'm not mad at it. She's a dreamer and a hopeless romantic, which is fine. But what's weird is her willingness to force a connection that clearly wasn't there. I have to take a deep sigh for this one. A moment of silence for the tomfoolery. Okay, you knew what I was about to talk about, right? Chris and Jessica. Chris was a classic case of a narcissist. Even if he wasn't physically attracted to Jessica, he didn't have to ghost her or mention that he wanted to explore a connection with Bree. Then he came across as more of a jerk when the cast reunited. Like, he kept adding fuel to the fire and just got on my nerves immensely. And Amber's reaction to him is what Bree's should have been. Bree should have been disgusted by Chris's advances, but she kept egging him on. I don't believe that you should pretend that you're sexually attracted to someone, but you also don't have to belittle them. It's hard to reject someone, but there are ways to make the blow a little softer. He was delusional to believe that Jessica was desperate enough to hold out hope for their relationship. I'm glad that most of the cast could see that the guy was a jerk. And my final thoughts on Chris is that he deserves to be alone forever. No one should be subjugated to his bullshit. Speaking of another man who was critical of a woman's looks, let's get into it. Alex and Ashley. Alex was wrong for flirting with Brittany and Cabo because she was dark-haired and dark-toned, how he liked. He kept making it clear that Ashley wasn't his type, and it was obvious that he wasn't sexually attracted to her either. Plus, the two had different lifestyles. Ashley is a Virgo, as she revealed. Virgos like a routine and predictability. Alex is a Pisces. Pisces can be nomadic by nature and swim all over the place, right? They are the fish until they find a lifestyle that suits them and makes them feel safe, secure, and fulfilled. Also, Ashley's father was so weird and intense and, sorry, forgive me, decrepit looking. But I have to give credit where it's due. He saw clearly that Alex lacked stability and came across as too smooth when it came to him answering his questions, right? Like he had an answer for everything, almost as if it was a little rehearsed, right? Finally, I am on the fence about Ashley calling Alex out at the wedding. I am so happy that so many women in Love is Blind season 10 chose themselves, but that speech came across as if a producer or even her father told her to write that speech. It seemed tackier to me than empowering. Ashley was right, or I'm sorry, Alex was right in that Ashley executed a power move. She knew he was going to say no and felt better about herself not coming across as the one who was rejected. But comment below if you think I'm wrong. Were you like, yes, girl, when Ashley called Alex out like that? Let me know. Amber and Jordan were one of my favorite couples to watch. I loved Jordan. A lot of people love Jordan. Jordan is a big teddy bear who will cook you a good meal and rub your feet. Okay? Don't sleep on the teddy bears, okay? Please don't. Please don't. Get you a teddy bear, all right? But Amber came across as confident and secure all the way up until the wedding day, which I'll talk about in a moment. But I liked Jordan and Amber together. Amber and Jordan seem to genuinely love each other, but there are some red flags that I can't ignore. First, I 100% believe that single parents deserve love, okay? Any decent person deserves love, but I don't like that a child was involved. I think it would have been heartbreaking for Emma, Amber's child, to see Jordan say no to marrying her mom. After all, Love is Blind features a bunch of strangers. I don't think anyone should introduce a person to their child if the relationship isn't secure and major time in vetting hasn't been a part of the equation, right? And Love is Blind is a gamble with high emotional stakes that I don't think any child should endure. With this in mind, Jordan might have felt pressured to say yes as to not break Amber's heart, but also not break Emma's heart either. Also, Amber kept alluding to being a lot to handle, which makes me wonder what was going on behind the scenes. Amber even expected Jordan to say no, which makes me wonder what the cameras didn't catch. I didn't expect her to be insecure or not sure about Jordan's answer. But then again, Amber has been in quite a few toxic relationships. Maybe she is not used to things working out. Honestly though, I think Amber and Jordan might divorce, and there are some rumors spreading that they already have. Jordan might not have been ready to take on the stepfather role so quickly. Jordan and Amber are the same age, but being a parent matures you. While parents still have fun, they aren't going out to bars as often as it seemed that Jordan wanted to. I just think they were in different spaces in their lives, but we'll see what happens at the reunion. I'll be honest with y'all, I am shocked that anyone said yes to marrying Emma. I won't lie. In the pods, she came across as whiny and immature, and then initially, she was trying to be secretive about her scars and adoption. Like, the whole premise of Love is Blind isn't to be vulnerable and open, okay? But anyway, Mike should have never proposed to Emma. If you're 100% set on having kids and the person you like isn't, then walk away. I became so tired of him talking about kids and breaking his own heart by hoping that Emma would change her mind one day. Also, I don't think Emma's yes was really a yes. She didn't seem devastated that Mike said no. I believe they mutually knew marrying each other wasn't the best idea. And finally, I saved the best couple for last, Christine and Vic. They were my favorite couple. Their relationship was healthy and drama free, or maybe they just didn't have enough screen time for us to see every challenging moment. Netflix didn't even have it in its budget for 7 couples to enjoy their honeymoon. Even Netflix doesn't expect a 100% success rate when it comes to these marriages. But this meant that Vic and Christine had less camera time, in which viewers could pick them apart if they did have more camera time, right? Even so, I think if we got to see their honeymoon, we wouldn't have seen any drama between these two. Some people have even said that they are boring to watch, but I don't think so. These two were vulnerable as they discussed the imperfections regarding their families. Plus, they had the difficult conversation about raising a biracial child. So they had tough conversations, but it was just done in a healthy way. Plus, Christine and Vic are just introverts, as they and their families revealed. I am an introvert and fully understand how we can come across as reserved and even robotic at times. But overall, these two seem secure and mature, and I enjoyed watching them on my screen. And on that note, this is Slept on Shay signing off from Speak Your Soul Sessions. Please comment below what you thought about Love is Blind Season 10 overall. And I pose this question to you. Do you believe Love is Blind? I believe I said this during Season 4, but I don't think Love is Blind. I think that a physical attraction absolutely has to be present for a person to invest in a relationship. Yeah, I don't think Love is Blind, unless we're talking about the rapper Eve song. Love is Blind. Y'all know that song? If you don't know that song, you're probably too young to be on my channel anyway, but just kidding. But please comment, share the video, subscribe to the channel. If you enjoyed this, I do a lot of reactions and analyses to TV shows. The most recent that I did on this channel was of Bridgerton Season 4 in particular. So please check that out. I'm going to leave a link below to the pop culture playlist so you can enjoy all of my reactions. And yeah, I hope that you have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you may be in the world. Oh, and wait, 2 more thoughts before I close the session. Number 1, if you have strong racial preferences, you should not be on Love is Blind, okay? I understand that the Love is Blind producers cast a lot of, white folks. So if you're looking for your white queen or king, you'll definitely find that on there. But the show does have a lot of diverse cast members, right? So the point, nonetheless, though, Love is Blind, that's the name of the show. So if you're someone who really wouldn't be looking for an emotional connection, please don't apply to be a part of that show. I get you attraction, you can't throw it completely out the window, but the show has been going on for 10 seasons now, and we see that we have white people in there, and black people, and Indian people, and Asian people just from different cultures. So if you know that you're going to be strict about your racial preferences, that's definitely not the show for you. Also, this is your reminder that sometimes you don't need to be in a relationship, sometimes you just need therapy. And okay, on that note, the session is over, and thank you so much for watching.